Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode, obviously we will make use of that cassiterite that we have found in the last episode and we will make an anvil out of it. It is going to be extremely useful, especially since this is what we will need to start making some iron tools. It is very much in the future for iron, but it will be useful for other stuff as well. Unfortunately, we will not have enough copper to make the anvil. We will just barely have enough cassiterite, but that's by the by. We will have to go out and mine up a little bit more copper, unfortunately. Thankfully, we still have a couple of deposits at our disposal, so we will go back to one of them and mine it out as much as we can. And then, while we are waiting for the different smeltings that we will do in this episode, we will also get started on making the different construction materials that we will need to build the actual house. We will get started on mining some granite, which we will turn into cobblestone, and we will use that as the foundations for the house eventually. But for now, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, in the last episode we managed to find a little bit of cassiterite, which is a ore that we need to make bronze. And today I would like to get started on that one. So, first things first, I think it would be ideal to make a anvil mold real quick. Let me guess. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's in the inventory already. I will put it, you know what, put it here and then put it into the kiln right away. So give me a second please, I will make an anvil mold and then we will get started on the firing and then the smelting of the ore. And done. Okay then, next up, we need to put this one into the kiln. Okay, you can go there. And so you belong there. Next up we need the grass, obviously. So 10 pieces of grass and then we can start firing. I think this time I will use charcoal, I think. I want this to be done relatively quickly. So you go in there and then we need 8 sticks. And yeah, let's just go for charcoal. Make it as quick as possible. So you come out, you go in on there, and then we light it up, and that's it. Good to go. Right. So, obviously we need to wait until the firing is complete before we smelt, but we might as well portion things out right now. We have plenty of food, so we don't need to have the cooking pot on the fire at the moment. You can go there. So, crucible, you can go there. And before we portion out the copper, we need to break this one down. So, this will give us... wait, only 16? Wasn't this a lot more before? I know it was a poor chunk, but a single nugget from a single chunk. Okay, we might be in trouble. Okay, pause the game for a second. I want to take out the calculator and I want to see... I do believe we need 900 bronze to make the anvil. And we get 5 metal from 1 nugget. So that is going to be 180 nuggets altogether. 900 divided by 5. And what is the ratio that we need for bronze? I believe it is 10 to 12% or something. Bronze. We need this one. Doesn't say. Maybe the nugget. Yeah, there we go. 8 to 12, not 10 to 12. Okay, so at the absolute minimum we need 8%. So the calculator, 180 times 0.08, that is 14.4. So we need at least 15, so we are very much in luck. Okay, just barely, but oh, okay, we need 180 around thereabouts copper, so we definitely need to have a bit more. Well, we did try to mine the deposit right here, and we were unlucky. I think I will go back to it and try my luck once again. Right, for that one. I will need to place down a couple of stuff. We don't need the bones. I will harvest some cattails. I would feel better if we had some poultices on us. So I will take this one with us. We don't need this. I will leave the rest here. Do we have any more room in the pantry? Yes, we do, but not a lot. Just eat the meat real quick. We are hungry anyways. So we don't need the stone. We will need the tongs. I will leave it. And that's about it. We don't need the fat at the moment. Right. Okay then. You can close. So we will need this guy. And we have the shovel. I suspect, basically, in the last episode, I did dig in southern direction. But basically, I think I was starting to dig from here and I was digging down this direction. So I think I might have missed it. I must be more basically right under the original waypoint. So I think I was digging in the wrong place. Anyways, do we need anything else? No, I think we are good to go. Okay, before we go, where is the whatchamacallit? The horsetail. There you are. I believe we need half of the amount of cattails, so with this one we can make some poultices. So before we go, I will quickly harvest some cattails from the cattle garden that we have planted. And then we will go. I would feel better if we had some cattails on us. Okay, now, I am not going to go all the way around again. I think I've learned my lesson. Maybe we could go up that way. I think that is navigable, but I did notice that the terrain around this part is, well, not as high as around the mountain, so I think we might be able to get around this way. Eventually, obviously, I will all cut this one down because we have plenty of large trees here, and I think I would love to use larch for the house this time around. It's a nice light looking wood, so I think it will look kind of nice. But that is a little bit in the future, so let's just keep going this way. Oh, nice, another rapid water. I don't think we will exploit it, but good to know that it's here. Okay, we are still going up. Hopefully we will start going down fairly soon. And yeah, I think we are going down at this point. It's hard to see because of the tree, but I think at this point we are starting to go in the right direction. Also, wild wine, we don't need it, but I will take it home because it's a good rope material. So, judging by the map, we should be getting out of the worst of it fairly soon. And then we need to find our way to the shore. Yeah, I think this will lead to the bauxite area. Yeah, very much so. And we already have the ruins in our sight. Okay then, so as far as I can tell from the orientation that we have came out, we should be going in this direction, and that should lead us to the shoreline. Let's keep going this way. There we go. Okay, we have managed to find our way to the shore. Thankfully, it should be relatively easy to find our way to the deposit now. So let's go get down to the shore and make our way to the deposit. Ooh, nice. We have peridotite sand right here on the shore. Basically, I think in this series I will go for green walls on the house. Everyone is using white, it is a little bit boring. I think I would like to go for something a little bit more colorful. Colorful. It's not going to be a very, well, highly saturated kind of a color, but it will be a bit more interesting than regular plain white walls, I think. Anyways, we are starving a little bit. Eating, also, you can go in the sea, that's fine. I didn't mean to harvest grains or crops while we are out this time around, but unfortunately, ooh, yes please. Okay, I will come back to this. I will take care of the original deposit first. It's right over thereabouts. Also, we have a cave here. So, I think I will go for something a little bit more colorful in terms of, well, color on the house. I think I will go for maybe large timber beams and a green wall, and maybe I think I will go for red clay shingles for the roofing. That will be kind of interesting as well. Anyways, it is okay, 7 o'clock in the evening. We might want to sleep here tonight and then go home. It's a little bit too late to go home now. So yeah, we will sleep here and then we will go home, but first we need to mine. Also, do we have any food in the area? We have flax, but that is not a very good food source, unfortunately. Especially if you don't get any grain from it. Not even a little bit. Surely. No grain. Interesting. We got the fibers, but no grains apparently. Wow. Okay then. Well, quickly start mining before it gets too dark. I mean, I suppose we can mine in the morning, but still. Please, thank you, some carrots. And since we have some seeds, we might as well harvest as much as we can. So, we did start digging to the south. Also, these berries, yes, thank you. So we did start digging to the south, and I think the deposit must be right under the original waypoint, or maybe, I don't know, to the north or to the east or west, but definitely not that way. It must be somewhere down here instead. So let's get going. Exactly, as expected. It is, well, basically always dig right under the deposit, don't stray too far from it. So, there it is. Ooh, and it is medium, not poor. Okay, that's going to be pretty great. I didn't know that surface deposits can be medium. I was expecting it to be poor, so it is a pretty good thing for us. I wish I have made the, what shall I call it, the prospecting pick already. I would love to see if we have some more copper left. Unfortunately, I didn't make it. Dig that one out, and I think we can call it there. Okay, so just quickly throw away the stones that we don't need right now. So you can go there, and we have managed to find 23 medium chunks. Nice. Okay, we might as well break down some of it at least. Just make enough, and that will be plenty good enough. Okay, so we have enough to make the anvil. I mean, also, let's just go ahead and do this. So we have enough to make the anvil. Unfortunately, we don't really have enough cassiterite to make the the rest of the bronze items, but having the bronze anvil is already a pretty big, well, leap forward, basically. Also, this low fertility soil can go in the sea, I don't mind. Okay, so, as you might have expected, it's a bit late to go home now, so sleep in the trader's home. Thankfully, they don't mind, so in the morning we will go home. And good morning, and thank you for hospitality. I am off. So, you stay down there, and I am out of here. Alrighty then. I think, yeah, just quickly go home and then we will eat, unless I found some food along the way, and then we will get started on the smelting. Oh, we barely have enough cassiterite. I didn't expect to find a single nugget in each of those chunks, so we got lucky, I suppose, that we even got this much. Another one, and is this rapid? Ah, okay, 3 rapid flows right next to each other. They are a lot more, well, frequent than I expected. Not complaining, but still. Anyways, keep going home. We are starving right now. Okay, we made it. Welcome back home. So, next up, let's get started on the smelting. But first we need to eat and then... Oh, okay, so we need 180 ores ore bits altogether. And then we need 15 of them to be cassiterite. First, eat. Good. Yeah, might as well heal up. I don't want to lose the satiation when we are sleeping. Yeah, that will do. So, 180. We only need 15 of these. So you can go there. 15, 75, that's fine. And then this, and we need enough to read 900 units of tin bronze right on top. And there we go. Okay, so theoretically, if I put in one more copper and take out one piece of tin, it should not be viable. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Fine. Let's just go with this. It's not the perfect ratio, but it will do. Okay then. So, did we finish? Yes, we did. Okay. Very happy that I have used charcoal for this one. I suspect it would still be burning if I was using maybe even peat. Anyways, you can go there and you can get started. So let's start with 3 pieces of peat, so it can get us up to 900 degrees Celsius or very close to it. So you can get started, and as it burns down, I will start feeding it with some charcoal right here. I have no idea how many we will need. It is a lot of bronze basically, and the more ore we put into the crucible, the longer it will take to melt. I suspect it will take maybe, I don't know, 5 pieces of charcoal, maybe even more than that. Okay, give me a bit, I will be back with you once it's all finished up. Oh, right, we did pick up a lot of seeds. We do have the hoe right here. I mean, okay, the fire will burn for a very long time. I just put in 6 charcoal to be safe, and yeah, I think we have enough time to quickly do a bit of gardening and then we will come back to it. I just want to make sure that we plant all the seeds as soon as possible, because the sooner we do it, the better. Okay, keep an eye on the fire, don't leave it unattended for too long. So let's take a look. It did get started on the smelting already, so let's see how far we got with this amount of time. Well, we are almost halfway there, and we already went through 4 charcoals basically. To be extra safe, I will put in 1 more, but I think 6 might be enough, but you know what, play it safe. Okay then, we still have 3 spelt seeds. Can we quickly extend the garden in a way that we don't have to make any more fences? Okay, we have enough room for 2 more crops, and that's going to be it for now. Okay then, quickly go and take a look at the smelting. We don't want to lose the progress if we don't have enough charcoal, but it should keep temperature until we are done. Should we risk it? We are very close to finishing. No, play it extra safe. Although, I mean, no, I will take it out. I think this will be fine. If not, we still have enough charcoal, but I think this will be okay. So we will need the tongs in our offhand. Also, the tongs are still 50 out of 50. We did smell before, so how come it is full durability? Whatever. The important thing is that this is now good to go. So you will need to be poured into this one. Let's go for it. It is very expensive, but it will be usable for a very long time. Basically, we need this one to use iron items, or not use, but to make iron items. So it is very useful, as I said. Okay then, you can go back on the fire for now. Alrighty then, well, to actually make use of the anvil, we will need to have some ingots. Obviously, well, these will receive raw melted ores or metals. So to actually start using the anvil, we will need to have ingots. So if you don't mind, where is the... there you are. I think I will make maybe 4 ingots real quick. And then I think we can start making some copper items that we have not been able to make before. Because not everything that can be made can be done with a mold, basically. So most of the items will have to be hammered out, basically. So, to hammer them out, we will need to have ingots, and to make ingots, we need to have ingot molds. So, give me a second, please. And that is 4 ingot molds ready to be fired. Quickly take care of the firing. I think I will just use peat for it. We don't really have enough firewood, so yeah. Fine, peat will have to do, and we have 26 sticks, so that's fine as well. Okay, let's quickly harvest 20 pieces of grass. We might need to make 1 more knife to finish it. No, we had enough durability on the knife, so 20 pieces of grass goes here. And then 8 sticks each. Wait, didn't... apparently we have 1 extra piece of grass. That's fine, whatever. So 8 sticks go... excuse me? Oh, there we go. That's the problem. there. So 8 and 8, and yeah, let's just use peat. It's a bit of a waste, but you know what? We have plenty of peat in a nearby deposit, so it's fine. So there, quickly light them up and they will be ready before long. So that's good to go. Okay then, well, I think what I will do very quickly is do a bit of extra smelting. Right now we have enough copper left to make 4 more tools. Basically, I would feel better if we have a backup pickaxe and a backup hammer. What we don't want to happen is to run out of tools if we don't have enough raw ores to go around. That would not be ideal. Basically, it would knock us down back to the Stone Age, which is far from the best. Also, are you done? Yes, you are done. Okay. So, this mode might be broken. Okay. Well, I think I heard that this one was changed, so we need to break this one, and that should give us the anvil. There it is. Okay, for the time being, you can go there. And we need to eat. So, let's maybe... Okay, fine. Very quickly make some backup tools. I think I will just use these. So we need 1 hammer, 1 pickaxe, and might as well make 1 prospecting pick. So we need 60 copper. Right? You guys will go there, and the rest will go in here. That will give us 300 units, exactly what we need. Okay, let's start with the usual 2 pieces of peat, that's fine. And this time around we will not need to have as much charcoal because this is a lot less amount of ores. This one should smelt very quickly. Okay, how is the garden, by the way? I did look at the crops more or less, but take a closer look. And yes, we are making good progress. The turnips should be done any day now, basically. The rest will grow a little bit longer, but the turnips should be ready for harvest relatively soon. Cannot wait. Anyways, once we have the prospecting pick, I think we might as well go and take a look at the different deposits that we have seen previously and make sure that they are completely exhausted. I don't want to leave anything lying around. Anyways, you are done. Quickly put in 1 more charcoal. There we go. Okay, we didn't lose too much heat on this. That's fine. So, I think I will put 1 more should be fine, I think. If not, then we will see. But I think 1 more piece of charcoal should be enough for this amount of copper. Also, don't leave the long in the offhand. We don't want to lose satiation. Right, we might want to put the wine on the wall. So 1 extra space in the inventory. Where did I... Oh right, I used all the dirt to fill up some holes. I think I will quickly fill up the waterfall at the top. I am getting a little bit tired of listening to all this splashing of water. You can come with us. And you can go back right there. Okay. That should give us some nice and quiet. Also, ooh, olivine. Nice. This one will be very important once we get to steel. So very far in the future. Some more here. Nice. Okay then, I mean, I suppose we might as well get started on creating the materials that we will need for the house as well. But first, you. No, I don't think this will be enough. 1 more piece of charcoal just in case. I think this will lose temperature very quickly if this one drops too low. So don't tempt fate. In fact, it is already dropping. Oh, no, 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 no. Please don't drop below 81. And there we go. Okay. Okay, we need one more piece of charcoal. Fine. Put in. That's it. No more than this. In fact, now that we are up to temperature, maybe 2 will be enough. I don't know. But yeah, that was a small mistake. Not critical, but still. So, as I was saying, I think we might want to get started on making the materials that we will need for the house. I think I will start with cobblestone. Now, we will have green on the upper part of the house, I think. So I don't really want to put peridotite cobblestone under it. That will be a little bit too much green. I think I will go for granite. Yeah. Okay, so we will have granite cobblestone as the foundation. And I think what I will do is bring the stream down, create a space for the water wheel, and then leave enough space for the different mechanical stuff, and then create a cobblestone workshop under the house. And then we will build the house on top, and then maybe we can have some gardens on the side. That would be kind of nice, actually. Anyways, keep an eye on the smelting. No, we need one more, just in case. I mean, okay, I will risk it once again. I think this one now is going to be okay. Yeah, it will be fine. Okay, finally. So this is enough for 3 tools. First, wooden tongs in the offhand, and then we can start pouring the metal into the molds. So, make sure we have the backup tools good to go. Done. And then the prospecting pick. Done. Okay. By the way, can I finish this bowl? Not quite. 1 satiation of protein left. Fine, we will eat it in a second. Oh, and these are cooling a lot faster than they did before. Nice. Okay, so once we have the prospecting pick good to go, I think I will go out and take a look at the different deposits. Basically, this one, especially the cassiterite. In fact, you might as well pin, save, and then we might come back to this one as well. And this one, in fact, we might want to go for this one next because this one should have the most amount of copper and we need the metals right now. Anyways, it's still soft, but not for long. In the meantime, while they are cooling, quickly take out the tongue from the offhand, and I think I will mine in this direction. Basically, we have a way out of the valley that way and that way. Both of them leads to the bauxite area. That one leads down to the south, to the north. I think I would like to have a slightly quicker access to this side of the mountain. So I think we will start digging out a small tunnel right here, basically. Yeah. Okay, so we'll get started here, and for now, I will only use this one as a source of granite stones. I think until now I only really thrown away peridotite stones, so that's fine. But as I said, for now I will only use this one for granite stones, and we'll turn those granite stones into cobblestone with the help of this red clay. I believe that is what we need, right? So red clay, that will give us cobblestone, exactly. Right, 8 stones in the circle and 1 piece of clay in the middle, and that will give us 2 cobblestones. Nice. Okay, and let's keep mining. I think I will go for maybe 2 stacks for now, and let's see how far that one gets us. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have this. Quartz is all over the place and it is right now in the way. Fine, we can dig under it, but still. Unfortunately, I believe we need bronze. Yeah, we need bronze tools to break quartz. I don't know why. I believe quartz is not that hard, but whatever. We need bronze tools to break it, so right now we only have copper. So we have to dig around it or under it. Okay, we have enough for 2 stacks, so I will quickly go and yeah, you know what, we can use these 2 pieces of dirt to quickly plug the hole. Obviously we don't want to have any drifters coming out from here, so just do this and it is pretty obvious that this is the entrance to the tunnel. Okay, we'll come back to it eventually, but for now this will give us how many cobblestones? So we need to put the stones this way. So 16, so 32 cobblestones altogether. It's a start, I suppose. Okay. Let's take a look at the tools. So we have... yeah, they are hardened and cold. You guys come out. We have 1 backup... and where's the sticks? There you are. 1 backup hammer, 1 backup pickaxe, and we have a brand new prospecting pick. You will come with us. The rest of these guys will just quickly go on the 2 rack. So you and you go there and you go there. And yeah, don't waste too much time on the construction right now. I would feel better if we had a bit more cassiterite, so first put away the stuff that we don't need. I mean, I suppose it will do. That's fine. The 2 flax fibers can go on the pile. And we can go. Oh wait, it is already pretty late. And these are still burning. Okay, in the morning we will go. For now. I suppose we might as well maybe dig out the part that will house the water wheel. Okay, for that one we need to pick up a bit of extra dirt, I think. Right, so I think I will just quickly turn these into packed dirt and use them as a temporary scaffolding or placeholders for the final buildings. So I think I will put the water wheel here. So the water wheel will go in a 3x3 arrangement. So it will have to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. This is where the water wheel will go. Or maybe 1 step back. Yeah, I think 1 step back. So you will come with us and it will be here instead. So the water will flow down this way and then it will start falling down here. So it will interact with the water wheel on this block. And then it will keep interacting with the water wheel. 1 step down, 1 step down, and 1 step this way, and then 1 step this way. And from this point on, it will turn into a regular old style water block basically. So it will be the kind of water that, for example, we have in those ponds. It will still flow, but it will not be classified as rapid water. So this one should give us 5 tiles worth of power going through the water wheel. So there it is, and you can go there. So there we go. Okay. And I think I would like to have... Okay, dig out a little bit more. Just use up the shovel real quick, there it is. So we will have the power shafts coming out right here. And then it will continue this way. Or, I think, okay, wait. It will come out here. Then it will have a gear here, which will, yeah, it will go straight into, okay, I think I will have cobblestone here, and then we will have a big gear right in this little chamber. And good morning. Okay, then quickly take a breakfast. Thank you. And so let's go through this one more time. We will have the water wheel right here. The power shaft will come out this way, and it will have two power shafts here. Then we'll have a small gear here, which will hook it up to the large gear in this chamber. In fact, this one can be, yeah, that's fine. So it will be hooked up to a large gear, which will be basically geared up one time. So it will have more speed but less torque. But, well, the water wheel is way more powerful than the windmills are. So basically a water wheel can run a geared up elf hammer, quern, and a pulverizer. So a single water wheel will be able to take care of all our power needs basically. But as I've said, we will need to have at least iron tools to make it work, so it is very much in the future. I will just leave this as a placeholder here for now. And yeah, don't waste any more time. We are getting close to the end of the recording, but we did have some time lapses in this one, I suppose, so I will run a little bit longer. How is the meat before we go? I don't want to lose it. I suspect it might be too late already. If it's still viable, I will cook it real quick. And that's not it. There you are. 10 hours. Okay, we need to cook it right now. Good thing I checked. We have some puffballs here. I did see some puffballs. That's the one that reminded me. Quickly harvest those puffballs and cook the meat right now. Okay, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. It's not a lot. So that's 7. So 6. It's fine, but it could be better. Anyways, quickly cook this one now before it goes bad. Take out the puffballs and the meat. So, cooking pot, you can go there, and we need... Wait, where is the meat? No, you come with us. So that's all the foodstuffs that we need. I will try to use maybe the onions, I'm not sure. Fine, whatever. So, once again, 4 pieces of meat in each of these. Wrong ratios, that's fine. Okay, fine. In that case, oh no. Sorry. 4 puffballs and 4 onions. Yeah, there we go. Actually, that sounds kind of nice. Okay, fine. I will let this one rot. It will give us, well, as I said, rot. For now, I suppose... Yeah, just use this one. 4 might be enough, I'm not sure. I believe peat burns a bit faster than firewood, I'm not sure. For now, you get started. So firewood and peat. This one burns for 24 seconds. 25, okay, never mind. There we go. Okay, so 4 fire bricks, peat bricks will be enough. So that's okay. Anyways, before we go out and take a look at the deposits, basically, we will have the big gear here, which will feed the half hammer. And I think what we will need to do is put the cobblestone bricks right here. Ooh, olivine, nice. So, the cobblestone wall for the smithy will be right there. And then I suppose we will feed the power out from this guy, maybe this way into the half hammer. We will see. This is very much in planning mode right now. For the time being, we do have the prospecting pick, and just quickly put away the stuff that we don't need. I will let this one rot and put away the popples. They will last for 19 days, that's fine. And that's it for now. Any more room in the other one? Yes. Put away the... I don't know. I don't really want to put away any of this stuff. Okay, fine. You, there. So, let's take a look at the cassiterite first. We know where we have some more copper, but I would feel better if we had some more tin. So let's go this way. I did already pin the original deposit, so just need to follow the waypoint and we will be right there in the jiffy. Okay, so we are back. Now, let's take a look. So, we did mine out what we have seen. Let's see if we have some more. Basically, what we need to do now is switch the mode on the prospecting pick to the node search mode, which is the short range one. This will tell us if we have any kind of ores in a 6x6 by... no, wait. Yeah, 6 tiles away from the point where we mine. And also, we can help out a little bit if we soften up the rock with the pickaxe first. So, mine it, but don't mine it until it breaks. It's softened up, and now we just finish it up with the prospecting pick and... okay, there it is. And we have trace amounts. Okay, let's keep mining then. Trace amounts, I don't really know how much that means. Maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 more. Let's take a look. Okay, that's it. Let's take a look one more time. And no ore nearby. That means that we have finished everything up here, but if we take a look at the topology on the area, basically it was visible right on the wall before, right? That is how we found it. So, since we have this upheaval right here, we still might have some of it down this way. Okay, I will dig down a little bit. Once we reach the bedrock, or, well, okay, basically bedrock, then we can take one more reading. Yeah, from, although, wait, that's peridotite. I am not sure. Can we have ore deposits basically go in between different stone? I suppose we should have okay, let me just check. Can we have peridotite? Can we have cassiterite in peridotite? Yeah, there we go, cassiterite. Okay, so we can have cassiterite in peridotite, but do deposits go in between different or stone types? I am not sure. Let's take a look. No ore node nearby. Okay, that answers that. No, we do not have any more cassiterite here, and in that case, you can be deleted. Thank you. Next up, let's take a look at this one first, and then we will go and take a look at that new deposit that we have found as we were making our way to the previous one last night, I believe, or 2 nights ago. Okay then, let's take a look. So, the original deposit was right here. First, let's make sure we can get down there. There, and I think if we take a reading maybe here, that one should encompass the entire deposit, so let's take a look. First, soften it up a little bit, and then finish up with the peak, and we do have the trace amounts of native copper, so we do have some more somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, we found 2 more. That's great, but... Sorry, 3 more. Let's see if we have any more left. We still have some trace amounts, so keep looking. There it is. Okay, you know what? One less reading. Even if we have some left, I don't think I will go for it, but let's just check. So, do we have any more left? No ore node nearby. Okay, so this place is exhausted. I will delete the waypoints. Delete and delete. Thank you. And let's go for the one that we have found a couple nights ago. In the meantime, yeah, we can drop a couple of stuff. We don't need low fertility soil, and we don't need peridotite stone. All of you can go in the water, that's fine. I don't mind. And we can munch on some mushrooms in the meantime. Okay, it was right here. Well, we have plenty of sand, so tell you what, yeah, quickly make a shovel and then we'll start digging. Okay, so far no luck. It must be a little bit deeper down. Let's just take a quick surface reading. We have small amounts. Okay, we do have copper here. We did take a reading, but where is it? So right now we are right under the original waypoint. So it must be around here somewhere, but where? We still only have small amounts, but where? Okay, so we did take a reading right up here, so it cannot be deeper than 6 blocks. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no deeper than this basically. Unfortunately, it is going to be a disc, so we will just have to keep digging, unfortunately. Okay, next up, let's prospect here. Okay, trace amounts. So we are right on the edge of the original deposit. So that tells me that it might be maybe on this level. It's a little bit hit and miss, but let's see if we can find it. Okay, so right here it is trace amounts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Theoretically it's on this level right here somewhere. And this guy will give up in 22 mines, so let's hope he finds something before it dies. And no luck. We will have to come back to this place eventually. For now, I think we just go home and, well, count our losses. So, these stones can go in there. I will keep the sand. We will need that to make the water and dope anyway, so might as well keep it. Right, let's go home and just roll with it, whatever. Well, that could have went better, but it's fine. So, let's quickly heal up and let's go to bed. And good morning. Okay, so I think we will say goodbye now, and we will pick things up in the next episode. And I think in the next episode we will actually get started on building the house. Finally. Okay, for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.